What is going on, guys? Fitcho here, and today I want to talk to you guys about league racing on F1 2016 and my new league, Aussie Sim Racing, or ASR for short. Now, I did speak about this on the channel probably 2 or 3 months ago, but F1 2016 is finally here, and it's time to get this league up and running, get the ball rolling. And speaking of getting the ball rolling, we've already done 3 social races over the last 3 weekends, so that's what you're going to be seeing in the background, the highlights from those 3 races. But I'm not going to talk about the races just yet. I'll leave that to the end. I'll let you guys enjoy the highlights first. Now, a little bit of background on this league. It's being run by 4 of us, myself, Jason from Co-op, Alex or Pomsalin87. He's got a channel with over 800 subscribers. If you don't know who he is already, make sure you go check him out. And another friend of ours, Luke or Formula Fish 15. So the league is going to be run on Xbox One, and the races are going to be at 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday night, so that's 2 hours before a normal European time Grand Prix would start. And of course, that time will change with daylight savings here in Victoria and New South Wales. I'm not sure which way it goes. I always forget with daylight savings. It will be 8 PM sort of Melbourne or Sydney time. It'll be short qualifying and then a 50% race with simulation damage, safety car, and formation lap, and all assists will also be allowed. Just for now, we just want to get people in, as there isn't really any leagues here in Australia. There's lots of great leagues in Europe and America, but there's nothing really for this Australian Asia time zone. And for people that do run assists, there's just nothing really available for them, so we want to keep it open for now. Further down the line, if we start to run into issues with assists and stuff, or we get so many numbers, we might divide it up into assist and non-assist league. We don't know. That's all going to be played by ear. But for now, all assists will be allowed, just for the sake of getting numbers in, filling up the grids, and having some good races. So the opening round of the championship will be on September 25th, Sunday, September 25th. That is the weekend after the Singapore Grand Prix. That's when the season will be starting. And there are still 13 places available at this stage, so we've currently got 9 people, 13 places available. And if you're not sure if you want to get involved yet, there is still a social race going to happen this coming weekend at the normal time, the weekend of the Singapore Grand Prix. And because it's at Singapore in real life, the social race will be at Singapore. So if you just want to get a taste what the league's like and see if you want to join, that is a great opportunity just to come along and try it out. And if you want to join, again, just come along, have a race, and just have a bit of fun, get ready for the league to start, because everything's going to be kicking off September 25th. That's when everything's going to be starting. If you do want to join the league, we are currently running it through Twitter. Unfortunately, we don't have a website set up just yet. We have been working on it, but it has been a little bit problematic. So for now, it's all being run through Twitter at Aussie Sim Racing. There'll be a link to it in the description, so go tweet us over there and I'll add you to the grid. The pinned tweet will be the grid of what we've got at the moment, how many places are left, and the team selection, so you can figure out which car you want. Of course, it will be on equal, so it's really not that important, but I guess you want to be driving your favorite car. But unfortunately, both McLarens are taken, both Renaults are taken, and both Force Indias are taken at this stage. So in summary, the season will start on Sunday the 25th of September, and the weekend prior there will be a social race at Singapore. We'll be on the Xbox One, 50% races with a short qualifying, simulation damage, formation lap, safety car, all that good stuff. Of course, all assists are allowed, so message us on Twitter at Aussie Sim Racing if you want to get involved in this league, and I highly recommend you do. I've had a ball with the social races we've done so far, despite some interesting results. We'll get into that now. The first race we did was at Spa. This was the first race we didn't really have many numbers. There was the 4 admins, and then 2 more, and one of them has continued on. One of them was having some really bad lag issues and has decided to pull out of the league, just for the sake of his lag was so bad at this stage, and it was just unraceable. But the race was going really well. The qualifying session was absolutely horrible. No one set a good lap. My banker lap managed to get me P2 on the grid, a front row start with a banker lap, as I bottled my second run coming out of the first corner, coming out of the source. And everything went okay. I couldn't get up into first off the start, but then halfway through the lap 1, ex-Harley21, who was in first place, binned it into the wall, gifting me first place and a massive lead. Just pulled out heaps and heaps. Then Alex, Pomsalin87, was comfortably in second, and then he binned it into the wall, bringing out the safety car. Close enough for me to go into the mediums and go to the end, so I came into the pits, onto the mediums, coming out of the pit lane, and disconnected from Xbox Live. And because I said it is closed, because I didn't want randoms joining, I couldn't join back. I couldn't make the most of their new feature where you can join back, so that was a little disappointing. I was on track to win it, but Jason was coming back with an alternate strategy, so that would have been a really good race at the end of it. Our second social race was at Suzuka. Again, I bottled my second run in qualifying, so my banker lap, I think, managed me 4th on the grid, I believe. Off the start, Jenson, who got pole, absolutely bottled it. The amount of wheel spin he got was absolutely ridiculous. And then I was in a really big fight with Jenson and then Smooth Racing for first place. It was a three-way fight. It was going to be a great battle. It was all lining up to be brilliant. Me and Jenson were actually working together, surprisingly enough. Believe it or not, me and Jenson were working together a bit to try and catch up to Smooth Racing. It was lining up to be an awesome battle, and I got disconnected from Xbox Live again. This time I had made it open so I could join back, but by the time it actually let me join back, I lost almost a full lap, and I was ropeable at that stage, and then the rest of the race was a joke. And yeah, it was a complete waste of time, and I accidentally crashed into someone at the last corner, but he was okay with it. He gained the position, and I ended up not finishing the race from it. And then the final social race we did was at Bahrain. I'm not sure if I bottled my quali lap or not, I can't remember, but knowing me, I probably did. I started 4th on the grid, and it was a crazy start. There were cars going all over the place. Jenson broke so early into turn 1. Not sure what he was up to, but somehow coming out of turn 1, I ended up in the lead of the race, and really from there I didn't look back. I had a bit of a battle with all-round cricketer, not so much an on-track battle, but more of a tyre wear lap time battle, just watching that gap and fighting with him as he was trying to catch me and I was trying to pull away. It was actually really intriguing between the two of them. Nothing was happening on track, but that was a really intriguing battle. But I came out and finally won the one race. I didn't get disconnected and I finally won. So we had 3 social races. All round they went pretty well. From what I understand in Suzuka, after I got disconnected, Jenson and Smooth Racing had an epic battle for first place, and I think Smooth Racing came out in the lead. But all round the social races were a great success. We've got another one this weekend on at Singapore. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it because I'm actually going to be in Singapore in real life, so I'm not going to be able to race it on Xbox in a social race, if you get what I'm saying. So that will be run by one of the 3 other admins. They'll be run through Twitter or message, will say who's going to be running it and hosting the lobby and whatnot. So I hope to see you all. Well, I won't see you all on the grid in Singapore, but I hope to see you all messaging me on Twitter and stuff through the Aussie Sim Racing account at Aussie Sim Racing. I hope to see you all on the grid in Melbourne, September 25th, Sunday, September 25th. Mark the date in your calendar. That's when the season starts. I look forward to seeing you all there. That's all for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It has been a little bit rambly and all over the place. I'm really sorry for that, but it's midnight and I leave first thing, well, later this morning really, to go to Singapore, so I'm really cutting it fine to get this commentary recorded for you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. At the time of recording this, we're on 599 subscribers, so close to 600. By the time you're seeing this, hopefully we have hit it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all participating in ASL, at least watching my videos, because I will be making videos on all of the league races we do. I hope you guys look forward to that. I hope to see as many of you as possible on the grid in Australia for the ASR Championship Season 1, of course on Xbox One, 8 PM Sunday nights, and I've been through it all so many times, but everything's been run through Twitter, so go message us over there at Aussie Sim Racing if you want to get involved. And I'm just rambling so much, so that's it, goodbye, see you all next time.